Good morning, everyone. Today we are headed to Redhook, New York. It's about an hour and 35-minute drive. We are going to do a soil remediation on a 1,000-gallon tank previously taken out by us. Again, they had Chubb insurance. Chubb probably spent about $3,500 in order to hand one of their clients a denial. Never understand that, but so now they've hired us to complete the soil remediation. I'm estimating about 26 tons. So we're bringing all of our equipment up there. We'll set it all in place, figure out a scope of work, remove the overburden, stockpile it, load up the contaminated soil off to the side, and we've got a triaxle showing up at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. We'll see you up in Redhook. Okay, we've made it to Redhook. And this is our situation. Craig and the guys are trimming some trees for the power line. This is the area where we removed the 1,000-gallon tank. Had a couple of holes, a little bit of contamination. We're trying to figure out how we're going to load out into the triaxle. Tomorrow, we're going to remove those trees. We'll dig the overburden out and put it back behind Sammy. Contamination will lay out right there on plastic. And then tomorrow, we'll sit right here and load the contamination out onto an awaiting triaxle on the roadway. How's everybody feeling today?
Great, not too bad.
They're fired up, man. It's good to be alive.
That's how the pros do it. All right, Jammer. That's good.
Always fun when you're working around power lines also. Okay, Craig has trimmed those leaves and limbs. We removed 3 lilac bushes that the homeowner wanted saved. We've excavated down to where the contamination begins. Stockpiled the overburden, which is the good soil. We did not hit that underground line. We've set up the area with plastic to stockpile our contaminated soil for the loadout for tomorrow. So we'll get down, we'll find our contamination, which is about another 12 inches. We'll take a PID reading, that'll be our start point, and we will begin to remediate. Okay, we've excavated down and got our start point for the contamination. Craig and Mike are getting the sample from the bottom of the bucket, and we're gonna get a reading. Looks like 80 is our highest, so not that bad. Good start point. All right, so we have completed the remediation. Wasn't that bad, cleaned up well. You can see the gray-blue contamination. There's about 26 tons there. So Craig is putting the overburden back in, and he's compacting it. We've already taken our samples. I think the highest reading was 11 on our PID. So that's it. Something that they thought was going to be rather costly and expensive turned out to be a couple-day job, maybe go into 3 days because of our access here. Getting all the clean fill, I got to get 30 tons back in here from the roadway. So all in all, I think it turned out pretty good for the homeowner here. So we'll see you tomorrow, where we'll do our loadout. We'll secure this really well just in case it rains. and we'll move on. Good morning, everyone. We are back in Redhook, day 2 to complete this remediation. Got the contaminated stockpile uncovered. The excavator is set up, ready to load out off to the roadway. The plate, triaxle set here. We have a 9 o'clock scheduled time for the truck to arrive, and we will wait. I have 3 trucks right now going to get fill to backfill. So we'll button this thing up today. 2-day remediation, 30 tons. We got a 9 o'clock loadout. Only an hour late, but not bad. We'll take it. All right, we're finishing loading out the 30 tons up here in Redhook. Beautiful farmhouse. Some guys are pretty particular about their trucks. So you got to be very careful when you're loading out. All right, Craig is finishing just compacting any ruts or imperfections in the lawn here. That's all compacted. It's raining right now, so a little messy, a little mucky. So we'll rake that out. We'll seed and hay it. Call it a day. This customer thought they were going to have a 4-day remediation, big dollars. We buttoned it up in 2 days. Turned out to be half the price they expected. And as always, another fine job by Tank Masters Environmental.